Gamers.
To Tavern Gamers, I got a fellow guildmate in the house going to comment. I'll show you his profile in a second. So we're going to talk about the state of my account, what's happened so far, and kind of where I'm going. And some of these tips hopefully will help you guys on your quest to Kyber 1. We'll get into it, but let me introduce my real life friend, in a real life friend, IRL friend. He's a guild member. Where is he? Fragmented Vertex. He's here with us today.
Hello.
And I'll just show you guys his roster, his perspective. So some of the questions he might have, you might have as well, for anyone watching our guild mates. So keep that in mind. This is his perspective. Free to play player, been playing for a year and change. He bought, I think, the 2 packs for the Ray and Kylo, otherwise he's free to play. He's got 2 GLs, he's got 5.8 million GP, he's farming Executor Profundity, he's got some ships already, close to Profundity. And an efficient roster, he's been following my kind of guidance. And he's got a love affair with the Bounty Hunters, so that's why Executor was his first, but Profundity's around the corner for him. And not bad on this Datacron set, could go a little higher, but we'll talk about that after. So just perspective, guys. Alright, now my roster, here we go. So the accountants hit a few milestones. Hit Kyber 1, first time in my life, so I'm excited. I don't know how long I'll stay Kyber 1, but it's definitely fun to hit that ranking. I'm a Dolphin, I spend a little bit. I don't spend a lot, I'm not a free to play either, but light spender you can call me. Alright, so my GP, I got low 10s for the mill. I have basically 5 GLs, I mean my Ray Ultimate's very close, so if you want to count it, 4.5 with a Ray Alt, that's 5, those are my GLs. I'm close to Lay, working on her, and then I'll probably jump to Jabba, which I'm somewhat close on, and then Lord Vader. I can pivot, but Leia's my focus, and unless something crazy happens, I'm going for Jabba. So I finally got Leviathan. This has helped me definitely climb. I was stuck in this kind of Kyber 3, Kyber 2 bump up and down because I was kind of stuck with not getting a GL, but not getting Leviathan. I had no counters to it, so anytime I went against it, I was pretty much fucked. But now I feel confident. I got some counters. Obviously the mirror, I can do it. I can use Profundity now to beat it, or take my chance with Executor. It's low percentage, so if I had to pick an off-meta counter, I would go with the Profundity, which we'll discuss probably at some point in the future. Just showing you guys my ships. And my Datacrons. I'm not a fan of them, but they are part of the game, so if you want to be competitive, you can't skimp on your Datacrons. I got the key ones from the Scorching Ambition, namely like the anti-revive when you get killed by a scoundrel, that kind of shit. I got key ones that are useful to my roster. So I won't show you too much of these, but these ones I'm going hard on, especially the level 3s. You don't have to go 6s, you can just do 3 and hope to get either the Doubt Cron or the Protection Up Cron for the light side. So if you can stack a bunch of these, that's going to get you huge bonuses. Again, you can use it GA, offense, defense. Ideally defense because you don't want to go low, but if you need to get through some crazy team, throw it on offense too, but these are overall better on defense. Any questions or comments, Fragment?
Only the realization that
You've been skimping.
I've been re-rolling on the...
You can re-roll, but the more you re-roll, it's going to start costing you more. So as long as you re-roll up to a point, I wouldn't roll it past 40, but just try to get either this one or the Doubt Cron for the dark side.
Yeah, the Doubt.
And then you don't even have to go further. Obviously you get more stats, but if you want to be cheap, you just get 3s and just stack like fucking 3s all you want. Alright, so my roster, just to show you guys where I'm at, just to give you frame of reference for my game plan, how I've been beating guys consistently that have 7, 8 GLs, fucking 12, 13 million GP, Datacrons up the ass, better speed mods, all the firepower, and I still sometimes win. So I'll show you kind of my strategy after. That's my roster, what I'm focusing on right now. I got my Ben Solo going, I got this Omnicron 3 coming. KS2.
How come you don't have your K2S in Relic?
Well, I do want to get it for for Admiral Radis's team, but he's kind of on the back burner. I gotta get my Leia, so he's kind of there as my to-do list. This is on my to-do list here, folks. Obviously, my priority is going to be Leia. I did get Sith Assassin Relic 8. I might do 9. I'm on the fence on that because when you're doing the mirror match, 9 helps a lot, but it's a huge investment, and worst case scenario, if they have a 9, I'll use Profundity and roll my dice. Iden, I want to get higher, but right now I think 5 is fine, but ideally I want to do 7, 8 on her. Zori Bliss, again, I'll put the Omnicron next and Relic once I finish my Ben. And that's kind of what I'm chasing right now. My Bad Batch are on the corner. Same thing with Scout Trooper, I'm getting him close. And what else do I have? Plo Koon. Once I get my, Kenobi ship going, the Marauder, my Bad Batch, Plo Koon will get Relic 8. I got Boss Ness now. I think they're going to be a good team, so I am, they're on my watch list, and I'm also going for, on the side for, what's her face, fucking Mandalorian whore with the saber. Bo-Katan, yeah, I just called the Mandalorian slut. So I'm getting them passively. I'm not hard farming them, I'm just doing my 5s and that's it. And I'm a bit lazy on my conquests. I know I could be doing better, but it is time consuming and a grind, so I should have Terran Malicos by now, but it is what it is. I'm doing the best I can with my time. I work full time, folks. I'm not in high school or university days, so I got other shit. But I do my best, so it is what it is. Anything else you want to see before I get into anything specific?
Well, I just wanted to ask, how is your Admiral Radis squad doing without your K2S in Relic?
It does the job. Even on 3s, it does the job. Now, I'm not saying I'm going to go beat Dark Trooper Gideon with all his Datacrons and Doubt stuff. It probably won't beat that, but it can beat Empire pretty good. Fennec teams, it beats Inquisitors, possibly. So I do use it more on offense. I used to use it on defense. Now it's pure offense for me. Same with Maul. That's for offense. We'll go into my GA stuff in a moment. So... Relic 8's on my key characters. Obviously, there's a whole bunch on my to-do list, like Luke, whatever. But Starkiller, I'm happy where he's at. Luke's got to go 8 some point. Maybe Wampa 8. Again, these are luxury upgrades for me, not crucial right now. What else? Got my Rex going. Mace, I want a 7, 8 star down the road. He's on the to-do list. Anyone else here? Nope. Let's take a peek. Savage luxury. I think 7 is fine. Anakin, again, luxury. You can do 8. Not really necessary. Marin, I could do a bit higher. I think 5 bare minimum because she does get her better stats on her plague with the more relics. So, and Traya, I guess, and same with Padme. If I go for Vader, I want to get her higher. Traya, same shit. Otherwise, I'm pretty happy with where the roster's at. I've finished up a lot of tunes. Nothing else too exciting down here. I got my Dark Side Mandos, so at some point I'll 7-star them just so they punch harder, but they do the job against Kenobi for the most part. Obviously, if I get bad RNG, I get fucked, but then it's maybe a 2-shot or whatever. Kind of regret this Omnicron, I'll be honest. So this is my one shit Omnicron. It looks so promising, and maybe if I get that Datacron set with not Biggs, who am I thinking of? With Chase and Baz and that fucking idiot that... Who's that guy? He's in that Rogue One movie. Forget his name. Oh. The worst with names. He's got a really good Datacron set with the healing over time, and they just whack super hard. What is it, Rebels? Or is it Rogue One?
You mean Saw Gerrera?
Saw Gerrera, that's the fucking dick. Yeah, where is this asshole? He's on my to-do list. I had him earlier. So I don't have my Chirrut or Baze really relic. So if I roll it, maybe I'll do it on the side, but it's temporary. You know how Datacrons are. So I'm passively farming it. And then let me just go over my squads, and I'll do my speed set, and then we'll jump into GAC. So these are not in any particular order. What?
How come you're...
Oh, that's for squad arena, not squad arena. Squad arena. Okay. Where you're trying to level up. Otherwise, I put like Mace usually when I'm going against Jabba. I take him out and then Mace is there. Or Shakti.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, good question. Yeah, but otherwise, I don't use gas there normally. That's my standard Kylo. This is really not super relevant. I don't normally do this in GAC. This is just my squad shit. It's basically Sith Eternal, Tambor most of the time, and some filler, or just those two. Luke squad doesn't normally have Mace. It's definitely got him and the other Jedi dick, the old fart Yoda. Old Ben is with my Star Killer, so again, don't think like I'm using these squads every time, but just to answer your question, that's my raid team. That's pretty standard for me for now. Actually, if I don't use this, oh no, this is good. I got raid because this is the anti-Star Killer-ish lineup. So that's the one I'll put on defense usually at the back. Here's my Star Killer team, Maul team. Yes, both Revens. CLS finally got him to Relic 7. I want to aid him at some point for the stat sharing, but now this team hits. Doesn't kill Jabba yet unless we get a Datacron set that helps him, or Omnicron set, you know what I'm saying. Malgus, this depends. I'll sometimes use Malgus with a bunch of shitters. That's like the B tier, but it can be beat by gas, so I really want to force out a Sith Eternal. So if I want to do that, then I got to use him with Darth Revan and make it like a super Darth Malgus. Otherwise, this is my budget one. Rex, I don't have enough relics on these idiots, so I don't really trust them beating GLs yet. So I usually put them on defense now. I mean, I don't think they're going to hit hard enough to kill Lord Vader. Maybe Inquisitors with Reva, maybe. But I need to relic them, but for now they're on the back burner, and I use them on defense. Traya, even with Dark Talon, I'm using it on offense now mostly because I do need to counter some crucial teams. And on defense, they can counter it. But I think on offense, and then you throw in Savage in there, and you can punch up, kill some really nasty teams that otherwise you got to throw a GL on. So I do recommend saving your Traya with Omnicron, Savage for offense.
I think you can go against the Jedi Master Luke.
Yeah, you can do it. It's not a super consistent one, but who puts Luke on defense? But if you see it and they do it, and you got nothing else, yeah, you can beat GL Luke with Savage and Traya and all the whatevers. But that's why keep it for offense, folks. Offensive team here, I don't have the Dark Trooper Moff Gideon, so I am using this strictly as is on offense. There's my Radis team. This is usually Fennec counter for Lord Vader, so this is just, it is what it is, but I'm usually using Bounty Hunters with Fennec. This is just what you see. Our guild does not have Reva yet, so we're kind of far away, but we're slowly grinding there. I do have some videos and guides on it. Check it out if you haven't seen it. But yeah, consistently getting Reva shards with this lineup. This is the lineup. Yeah, it's the lineup. Not gas, what am I saying? Bad Batch. If I go far on these guys, then I'm on my way to Lord Vader, but for now I'll just do them for the ship. Make that ship hit hard. The Marauder. Really good ship. So if you're not farming it, guys, farm it, because even at low relics, it has its uses. Zori team, you guys already heard me talk about it. I'm not going to put a Omnicron on a Rose unless I really need to, but I know it does help. But for me, it's just a budget defensive team. This is the Padme cheese. I mean, it needs these two crucially, and then you just need some support. So R2, Shakti, whatever, some kind of support. And I use it for offense, so to punch up, hit out Traya or something crazy. You can cheese people.
Why your Gideon is not with the Dark Trooper.
Yeah, it could have been with Imperials, but otherwise they use it for offense. Night Sisters, you can put it on D. There's too many counters, so personally I use it for offense. You can cheese some teams that have no business losing to it, but they do. So for me, it's more of an offensive, heavy hitter that just punches up. Iden Verso, you can do whatever you want, but you put it on D, they can put fucking Wampa and Wamp you. So I do have Scout Trooper, but he's not super strong. So if you want to make Wampa less successful, yeah, get a relic up Scout Trooper, put it on D, and have them roll the dice. Or use it for offense. Once I get it relic, I'll definitely use it more for offense to counter, for example, CLS or whatever. So I think for me personally, it's more of an offensive team. Dash, I got a shitty Dash team. So I'm using it on D. My Nest can go with it, or I'll fuck them around with Nest. But definitely a defensive team. Grievous, not the greatest. It's kind of low budget at this point, but I don't like it for offense because the banners are shit, and defense you can get soloed by a lot of stuff. So, it's kind of a last resort defense. Same with these guys. If I'm not using Shorty with the raid, then she's part of this budget droid squad. This is what eventually going to be using on offense till I get Dark Trooper, but need more relics. And these are just kind of low budget squads that I typically rarely use on defense, or use them to clean up. But if I'm using any of these on defense, that's really bad because they can get one-shotted by a lot of stuff. I want to avoid the Wampa one-shot or the Bad Batch, just easy counters, easy banners. I want to avoid it on defense. So general strategy, guys, now that you've seen the roster, kind of what I'm generally doing. Again, this advice may not apply to everyone, so this is from where I'm at, because I'm punching up. I'm going against everyone that's got 7-8 million GP, or not GP, GLs. I can't go hard on defense. I got to go for the banner win, maybe trip them up on some defenses. Maybe they slip, or we just go for efficiency. But I can't put 4 GLs on defense and be lazy and expect to win, because they'll full clear me and then I'm fucked. So if you're ever punching up, you feel that you can apply my strategy to your GP level to a point. And doesn't mean you're going to win every round, but it gives you a chance. Sometimes you just get completely outgunned, and no matter what you do, you're going to lose, and that happens. But I think overall it's going to give you guys some tips. So let's go into my GAC. So I've been hovering here 3-4 for a long time, or 3-2, kind of back and forth. I got my Leviathan, got a few Datacrons, finished up some guys I've been punching up, and I just got recently Kyber 1. So we'll go over my stuff. I didn't get a free run where they didn't show up and I got it by default. They've been there for the most part. So I'll show you guys. Where's my history? No, that's raid history. GAC. Oh yeah, sorry. You got it. So I won't go back too far. I know 3s are a pain in the ass. Let's go back maybe. What do you want to see? The last set?
Yeah.
I'm excited for 5s. I love 5s. I fucking hate 3s, but it is part of the game. So round 1, we're going against this dick with. We'll show you what he's got. So 10 million, a little bit more than me, but again, if you go into their collection, what, 7 GLs? Right?
Yeah.
My math is not
7.
bad. Alright, 7. Ships, hold on. Leviathan, yeah. So most of the guys have Leviathan. It's rare if they don't. Usually 7, if not 8. So that's kind of my minimum. If I see 6 gels or less, that's like a treat. Rarely happens for me. What else did this dick have? He's got Starkiller, Ban, Mara, anything extra. Sometimes I've seen like Dark Trooper, some other crazy shit. Nothing too fancy on him. So yeah, you can say we're like both 10 million GP, but he's higher on the 10 scale, plus he's got more GLs. So that does give him an advantage. Can you see the Datacrons? Oh yeah, you can. Alright. What does he have? Oh, that's how it orders it? Alright, well you can see he's got like more Datacrons than me. And that's usually what I find. I rarely have more Datacrons than someone. Alright, so back to the match here. Where do we go? Alright, so just to show you what I'm using on offense. So Jabba, you got the Mace Windu. Pardon my dog, she wants to go out after. Anybody else want to let her out for a second? Oh yeah, I don't know how my counter here lost it. Normally, like 9 times out of 10 it works. I think it was just bad timing, bad RNG, and I just got fucked. So normally my counter works, just bad RNG here. I got to see Ewoks, that was a nice little treat. Wampa did his thing. I had Nest on defense, couldn't use Nest. This is the Padme Cheese. I don't know what he was doing with Krennic, so his topside wasn't that great. My gas is on defense, so if you're wondering, why didn't you use gas, Russ? Well, I have him on defense. I'll show you my defense as well, but I'm just showing you offense for this round. There you go, Admiral Radis. If you're going on offense, you can use Urso. If you're going on defense, put a fucking Taunter. Put that stupid K2 dick that I have gear 12, because it's going to hold better on D. Offense, you can get away with it. The AI is stupid. Star Killer. Thank God that the Datacron set has been gone with the unaligned Force Eaters getting stacking defense, because that made the Star Killer counter very hard and pretty much almost impossible. Not impossible, it was like 25-20% win ratio. But it's gone. Star Killer's back, baby. And my Star Killer hasn't lost yet to Ray, to my knowledge, since the Datacron set rotated out. But again, I got a Relic Gate, Star Killer, a fast Mara Jade. And I do boost them a bit with whatever I can. Mandalorians, I'm keeping it on offense because the defense, it has its weaknesses, but I feel it punches up better on offense. So personally I'm using it on D. Same with Imperial Troopers or Iden, I guess. I don't know. Oh, this one I fucked up. Totally fuck up on my end. I thought I could steamroll them, but I don't use them too much other than killing CLS. I just thought they would steamroll, but I got fucked, so I learned a lesson there. I had to use my Traya. This team, very deadly. The Saw team with that health over time, but he didn't have the good level 6, so thank God he didn't, because if he did, I would have been shaking in my boots. I would have just used Traya instead, but my Savage got the win. And it was a real budget Savage, just Savage lead with these leftover shitters. Mon Mothma, hey man. Night Sisters with Marin, you gotta have Marin. And this is my Relic 3 Marin, mine's 5 now, but did the work. Mando, at this point I could use whatever, so I didn't care. I was using a GL. And I don't know what this idiot was doing with the mace thing. He let me undergear it, so I did. And Leviathan Mirror, it comes down to the Sith Trooper. I think mine was faster, so I was confident to do it. And this is, again, a good counter for Radis on 3s, but for some reason, bad RNG, I got fucked, or maybe it was this Datacron set, but normally this wins for me, which pissed me off. So I had to like get creative and use a few different teams, and got through them eventually. And this is my counter on 3s for Leia. Thank God this horse fucking Datacron set has rotated out the Drogon Datacron that made it super OP. So now, if I'm going against Leia, I have a chance. But you need your Kylo with Tambor or armor, for sure armor. Brood Alpha, if it's 5s, you can throw in Thrawn in their Tambor or whatever. Past the turn meter, he needs the 3 stacks. And I'm using the Delcron now on offense, just to make sure we slow them down a bit. So guys, if you need Leia counters, this is what you can use to get you ahead. Because before you had no chance, now you have a chance. I feel like I'm rambling on. Any questions?
No, that's awesome.
Defense. So quickly to show you guys what I've been doing. So again, on 3s anyways. Dash Rendar. Defense. Didn't get a hold. My boss somehow with the Zam Omnicron was faster than his troopers. He thought he could steamroll me. He probably didn't read the mods, or maybe he forgot Zam has an Omnicron. And he got fucked. So thank God he fucked up there. My Bad Batch did not hold, but sometimes they do even at low gear. Mon Mothma got a hold. I thought he would use Wampa here, but okay, he used Geos. I don't know what he was thinking with that. Mon Mothma getting another hold. Timeout. So, Mon Mothma kind of shit now, because again, Wampa beats, a lot of stuff beats it, but it got some hold somehow. Karth got through it, whatever, it did its job. And boss got 2 holds, so whatever, 2. So got some points here. He used Wampa on this, which is fine. This is for me on defense. If I had these high relic, I would use it to sometimes counter the what do you call it, the fucking Qui-Gon Anakin cheese when they put it on D. But mine are too low relic, so I did fuck up once where I thought I could bring it in against Anakin and Qui-Gon, and I got fucked. So if they're low relic people, do not do what I did. You need like relic, nuke gunnery, and whatever. Alright, so offense, they went ship, or this is my defense, sorry. So they are attacking, they cleared, kind of expected. I went light on ships. Here we go. Thank God they didn't use gas. I had to force out one of their GLs, so that's a win for me. They got it clear, I'm not expecting much, but if I can force out a GL, I'm happy. Same with my Revan, like that forced the GL. And I put the Delcron on here, just to fuck with them a little bit, because remember, when Malak starts sucking, you know, it kind of makes it a little bit more annoying. my Clone Troopers or 501st with Rex. So you can do the Rex regular, but by splitting my gas, I find I just get more value out of it, because then I use gas with some shitters and then I get to make like a Super Rex team. And this guy thought he was fucking smart. He got shit on. And it burned out his gas, right? So if I can get them to use something really nice, that's a win for me. So yeah, it does make your gas a bit weaker, but you kind of use the leftovers and make the best of the team. Because Phoenix with Rex with 3s just isn't that great in my opinion, and I'd rather do this kind of split on defense.
I don't even think the Omicron activates on Phoenix.
Not on 3s, no.
3s just clones.
But it's for clones. But honestly, for 3s, I just get better use. Depends on obviously what you have, right? So if you got all this is how I would split it. So 2 decent teams or 3 teams. So he kind of lost it a little bit here and there. This guy, I don't know what he was thinking with Grievous. I got a really fast Inquisitor, especially my 7 sisters, pretty fast. And I got this. Oh, that's his Omnicron. Never mind. Maybe he thought the 25% chance would save him. I don't know. But he got fucked there. So he got 2 holds for me. Burnout is Sarah Junda. Oh, and he's got Terran Malicos. Okay. So that's a huge win for me. That made its value right there. Star Killer fucking up. See, my Star Killer wins. His Star Killer sucks the dick. I don't know about this fucking Omnicron, whatever. It's not bad, but maybe it's because he's Relic 8 or he fucked it up. I don't know. But I do have a massively strong Kylo that hits hard and pretty good mods on my Rey. So, and I threw this one on him just to piss him off. So maybe that got me the win. I don't know. But yeah, I think I messaged him. I don't think he responded back. Whatever. Sometimes you get some info out of people like, hey, how did your Star Killer, where did you fuck up? You can kind of ask it some info, but some people don't respond or they tell you to fuck off, so away she goes. But yeah, it got me 2 holds, so I'm happy. Burned Star Killer GL, so that's a win for me. I've been getting a lot of holds with the Qui-Gon, Anakin, and Keller and Beck, even at 3-star or 4-star guys. So if you can just throw that Beck in there, you can get the Beck dick to them. It'll catch them off guard, they'll put something shitty, or you pull out a good team. So either way, I'm happy to use it. Use it at 3-star and love life. I've been using this, but I had General Grievous. I've been using this, but I've been rotating it out recently because I got just more teams that I can throw on defense now. But yeah, CLS obviously gonna win. Don't have the Omnicron, but used Maul, so guess that's a win for me. Punched up, and then I don't know. I just put something random here, maybe trip him up, but is obviously Kenobi. He didn't need to beat anything else. Use Kenobi. But that got us the win, folks. So it was sloppy, not a pretty first round, but we got the win. Round 2. I'll show you this asshole. Where is his collection? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so 6 GLs. That's on the low side, but he's got Reva, so that's pretty much a fucking GL. So let's call that 7. What else does this asshole have? Traya Relic 8. Like, look at this fucking relics. Thrawn 8. Like, this is a fucking whale, guys. You can't tell me he's free to play, right? Who's got that kind of money to Relic 8 Traya? Shorty's Relic 8.
Yeah.
Embo's Relic 8. Fucking wallet whale over here.
Yeah.
Guys, you spend your money how you will. I'm not hating on players that spend, but this is just... If you're gonna spend, at least be efficient and not lose to me. Fuck, come on, that's embarrassing, folks. But yeah, just questionable Relic 8s, man, and a lot of them here. They're so unnecessary. He's got Relic 9, Sith Assassin. That makes sense for the mirror. But honestly, this guy's just wailing out, so I don't feel bad he lost. He's got his Ben Solo. Anything else exciting he's got? He's got his Savage. I didn't see Terran Malicos, did you?
No.
Let's check his ships real quick. Just to show you guys that, I'm not playing against fucking lightweights here. Profundity, Executor. Did he have Leviathan? Yes, he does, of course. Of course, right? And all these guys have the counters. They got the Marauder for the most part. They got the Scythe, the Defender. So I can't put my shit on defense. I have to just go hard on ship offense. And I don't have the off-meta counters anyways. Datacrons, here we go. 19 level 9s. 19. I have like less than 12 or 15 Datacrons total. He's got 19 of the 9s. Fucking look at this dick. And the set was pretty recent, so he's got like a whole bunch. Like, I'm cool with a bunch of 3s, makes sense, but he's got a shitload of 9s. Pretty disgusting. And this is on the new set. Fucking greasy whale. So when you're up against the odds, you gotta like do what you can to win. So it feels good to win. So here we go. What happened here? So offense. Yes, this is my Iden. Got the win. Imperial Troopers, easy win here. Radis, killing his Iden Versal. So that saves me a Wampa on something, or I could have used Wampa. So my Treya lost. This pissed me off, because this is the Reva counter. I really don't want to use a GL here, but my Reva lost. I was so disappointed. I think my Treya got one-shotted. It was fucking sad. So the odds are not high, but it happens. Yeah, that was painful. I had to use my fucking Kenobi. Alright, I don't know what fucking Dooku Starkiller, what that fucking was, but easy win. I rarely see Geos, guys, so if you see a Geos on defense, that's an easy cleanup. Usually Vader can solo, but sometimes Vader gets fucked, especially on 3s, so I always bring in some extra, just so I don't lose. I'd rather just make sure I get the win, not get greedy, because I have got fucked by Vader before. So this is what I'm talking about. I had a low relic Gunray, I got fucked, and I learned my lesson. Don't try to be cheap and use this unless your Gunray's relic, because otherwise he dies right away, the other guy dies, next thing you know you're fucked. So lessons learned. Had to use a cleanup team. Iden. Yeah, this works. Mando. What?
But he had a Datacron.
Well, it's a shit Datacron set.
Oh.
But that probably threw me off a little bit with maybe I don't know, the Dispel got me. But this doesn't even help him, really. This is like a waste. See, when you have so many Datacrons, it doesn't even matter if you're efficient. You just throw them on, and every single team has a Datacron set on defense, offense. That's what whales do. They whale out. Yeah, Mando with the leftover, Chupio team CLS gets the win here. I didn't really have anything particularly good, but ability block, maybe that helped a bit. Womp that out. Maul, I think this is just where we got to their back wall, so I could just do what I wanted. Sith Eternal here. Again, I thought this would fucking win. I really had no doubts in my mind, because Fennec beats Lord Vader, but somehow I got fucked and I timed out. So, lessons learned. Yeah, Solo Supreme against Treya, doesn't matter what relics, doesn't matter if they put Scion or fucking Savage in there too, doesn't matter. Kylo's gonna get the win, solo, no problem. Obviously if you have like Relic 1 and whatever, but as long as he's Relic 7 or higher. Question?
5's 2?
Huh?
On 5?
Oh yeah, 5's 2, yeah, 5's 2, you're good. Now if they got like Darth Revan in there and Malik and all of them, then maybe you throw in like an extra guy or two or Tambor or whatever if you want to be safe. But for this lineup, no problem. Yeah, again, Night Sisters, even with Gear 12, punching up, just destroys teams. Sometimes that's why I save it for offense. Luke, I usually use it to counter Kylo if they put it, or whatever squad, or this, I'll use my Luke. I don't put him on defense ever. If I didn't use Mace here, I would have used the old fart.
Ben?
Not Ben, fucking old fart Kane Yoda.
Oh.
Hermit Yoda, sorry. Bad with names. So my Star Killer, I was expecting a Ray on the back, so they didn't do it, thank God, so just kill them on Mothma easily. You can use Wampa here, but I find the ones with the Sarah June and the Zeta that keeps reviving, it's sometimes you get timed out, or they don't get that potency up and then you kill her, but it's annoying, so I'm not using Wampa here too much. Unless I have to. Offense, they were pretty easy, nothing crazy. So I waited for him to attack before I did my last attack, because I was expecting him to full clear me or get close, so I didn't want to show my hand. So I just waited to the last 30 minutes to do my battle. If I win, I win. If I lose, I lose, just so he doesn't have information. sometimes you have to fight because you got work, life, but if you can, I think this was my day off, so I did it, and I was just waiting, but I lost, so had he cleared me, I would have lost this one. And he's got the Relic 9 Sith fucker, that's why I was worried, because I knew my odds if the RNG goes not in my favor, I'll get fucked. Hindsight bias, I would have used the Profundity counter. Defense. Alright, so somehow my boss ate out of Kylo. So I guess these are whale problems for him. I would have never used this for that, but that's a win for me, so I'm happy. Expected counter, not too sad about that. Again, punching up, he's using a decent team against my Gear 12 Bad Batch. I tried to get the Wampa cheese to work, but it worked for him, so all the power to him. Lord Vader beating on my helpless second tier Inquisitors. That's a win. That's again a win. I got Sith Eternal. He's not using gas here. Same Datacron. I don't think I changed my Datacrons around. So a win. He used his Luke. Pulled out the Jabba for my Rex. So Sexy Rex is doing some upper lifting on defense. So that's a good sight. Yeah, fuck you, you dirty Will. And my budget gas ate out to Kenobi. So all around, my defenses did their job. I am happy. This is expected. I mean, Empire gets shit on by Radis, so whatever. He burned his Radis. Qui-Gon burned them all, so happy. Gas burned the 5-0. Whatever. He used Padme cheese. Love Gideon, but whatever. It's still Padme cheese. Oh, what? Budget Zori. I know your Zori's been saving your ass how many times in GAC?
Oh, lots.
And you got the Omnicron.
I got the Omnicron.
I don't, but mine's Gear 11, yours is Gear 12, or what's yours?
Mine was 4-star Gear 9 for the
and it's getting you hold. So guys, if you have fucking these idiots, these, whatever you call them, the Resistance whores, get that Zori in there, even at 3-star, just do what you can, throw it in, and you'll get some random holds. Fucking, look at this. Relic 5s and 7s. With the Datacron, and yeah, they got fucked. So, whatever, 2 holds, happy. That's expected. But I got my Marauder in there, even at 4 or 5, 6-star, I think that's 6-star, yeah. With low gear Bad Batch, and we're getting Profundities to take it out, that's fine, I'm happy. Happy here, Executor got the win, so he's punching up to beat it. And, what's that? Malevolence, a higher ship losing against my Chimera, because I got Iden coming off the bench. So guys, throw that Iden in there, get her fucking ass relicked. It's gonna get you some payment. So that pretty much won me, I think, the event, or at least gave me a puncher's chance. So he cleared it eventually in the mirror. Here we go. What is this guy doing? Kylo Ren unmasked with some fucking idiots. Against my Rey. He probably saw the non-ultimate. He's like, yeah, I'm going to beat the Rey. I don't know what fucking he was smoking. Give me some of that budget kush, whatever it is. It's obviously not working, but, brave of him to try. But, fuck, that must not work. Let me try Fennec. Like, come on, like, these whales, I don't know what they're thinking. I guess you don't have to think when you're a whale. You can just whale out and win. But... yeah, I don't know. This is not a smart whale, folks. So it doesn't, anyone can whale. It's a wallet warrior, but doesn't mean you're good. So I don't know what this guy was thinking. But at this point, he's just trying anything. Again, none of these would have won. So he should have saved all that Star Killer or whatever for my Rey. But because I burn all his GLs on the front wall, that's why I put my Rey in the back. And it got me the win. If he cleared that, somehow I would have lost. Because I didn't beat his Leviathan. So that saved my ass round 2. And my hardest opponent, guys, I know this guy wasn't like 7, 8 GLs, he was 6, well, we'll call it 7 with Reva, but still, we got the win. And this fucker, here we go, round 3. This guy was my hardest opponent in all my matches up to this point. What does this dick have? Round 3, Juggernaut, here we go. Like, this is Arnold level whaling here, or close to it. He's got 12 million GP. I remember checking the comparison. He had me outgunned on speed mods, on Datacrons, on fucking everything, basically. I had no advantage. Literally no advantage on this one. Characters, here we go. All GLs. That's the full 8. His guild has massive. I think he's on like a 500 million guild. They got everything. It's pretty disgusting. He's got a Reva. I know he's got Reva. What else has he got? Kyle, yeah, Jedi Knight Cal Kestis. Like, rarely I see that on offense or defense or someone that has it. He's got Aphra. Right? He's got Relic 8 Omega. I mean, I get relicking her and she's not required for anything, but Relic 8 Omega, this is like as almost disgusting as someone using Farm Boy Luke, putting like Omnicrons and Zetas on him and going ham on Luke. That's almost as disgusting. More useful, but still that's disgusting. He's just got that much fucking whaling, he can do this. Makes no sense, but he can do it. He's a whale, so it is what it is. Yeah, Fennec makes sense, not Omega.
It's a luxury.
Caddy Mundi, I mean, yeah, that's massive guild. What else he got? He's definitely got Reva, I'm pretty sure. Maybe he doesn't have her highly relic, but what else he got? He's got Treya. Relic 8 Ezra. Guys, is this making any sense to our viewers? Comment, please. Have you seen anything this stupid? I mean, yeah, it's for ships, I get it, but you could Relic 8 so many other characters that have priority. It's got Saw Gerrera Relic 7, which I would have done 8 on this, or 7, before I do Ezra. Cal Kestis. So, I mean, there's just so many other things. Kyle Katarn Relic 8. Come on. Disgusting.
And yet, level 7 push.
Yeah, why Relic 7 boost? Fucking Relic 9 your Royal Guard if you're gonna whale out. Might as well do that, you fucking whore. Sorry, just venting, folks. I don't mind the whales, they keep the game going, but it's just so gross. It's like, you know, the people that scrape for gas money, and then you got this guy driving some gas guzzler for no reason, and I don't know where we're going with this, but he's like, fuck, I spent 400 on gas in a day. I didn't really need to drive to these places, but I just felt like driving. Well, we're driving because we need to, you know. The gas matters, so. I don't know, bad analogy. That's what came to my mind. We're going to roll with it. What else we got? Any other dirty 8s? No? There's a lot of dirty 7s I'm seeing. Mission, Relic 7. Droid cassette, like, what the fuck? Come on. But 5 Zori Bliss. 5 Zori Bliss, you know. Whatever. I'm not. It's not a roster critique. I'm just showing you, like, Marin Relic 5. Like, come on. You got that much? Just whale properly if you're gonna whale. Anyways, he's got a nasty roster. That's just the guys. Let's go to ships. What does he have? He's got Leviathan, right? No Leviathan? Alright, so he's been stingy on ships, but he has every GL, so it doesn't make sense. He's got 4-star profundity, so okay, my one advantage is ships. But he's got the counter, so I can't just sit pretty and put Leviathan and think, you know, he's gonna hold. He's got Defender, right? He's got that fucking, where's that Interceptor? He's got Marauder, worst case he 2-shots it. Does he have the Scythe? Am I seeing Scythe? Maybe I misjudged him. That's my fuck up. I could have put Leviathan. Maybe should change it up. Anyways, hindsight bias, not important. Datacrons. He's got more than me. Not by a lot. Actually, no. He's got about the same. Now I have more, but at the time I think we're the same. Okay, so my bad. He doesn't have more Datacrons than me. So we're even on that, slightly ahead on ships. But roster size, he's got way more and way more GLs. And I think his characters are modded pretty fast as well. Like if we go to, I don't know if we can filter by speed, can we? I think he had the speed advantage from what I remember.
Go back to the other one.
Oh, mods, yeah, you're right. My bad. Sort by speed? I don't want to do those ones. So let's just go, oops.
Oh, yeah, deselect.
Alright, apply. Like, he's got some decent, why is it not going speed order? That's the filters. Oh, speed, here we go, apply.
No, sorry.
I never seen that message.
No, you secondary. secondary speed.
Oh yeah, you're right. There we go. So he's got a lot of like fast 27, like these are fucking pretty dirty. One way I always compare, like a quick way to compare someone, you just go by, not power, but you check their fast as like GL and their non-GL characters. Just gives you an overall sense of their mod speed. What am I doing? Power, speed, yeah, sorry. So what is he plus here? 194, guy. That's nothing to scoff at. That's way faster than mine. That's probably even faster than my Kenobi. Or not, my Kenobi's my fastest. So I remember him having like the speed advantage. I would give it to him. Let's see his Darth Revan just for shits, right? 167, not bad. It's faster than mine. And again, he's got all the GLs. So Mara Jade. Well, my Mara Jade's fast. I'm sure mine for sure. Yeah, mine's like 163. So nothing bad. It's 155. He's got good mods. Definitely got good mods. So let's go back into the event, round 3. So offense, CLS, Iden. We got Wampa. Oh, thank God he didn't have the dirty level 6, the one with the healing. He's got the dirty level 3, but he was missing. He's got the 9. He's just missing the 6. So when they like lose a stack, they gain a stack. But he's got that team. This is a dirty fucking team, and you can lose your GLs to this shit. So if you don't beat it properly and you come in like low, like with some team you just underestimate it, you're gonna get fucked. It happened to Arnold too. So be careful, folks. But this so far has been winning, or you got to use a good GL. And I put that just to be safe.
Yeah.
Kylo beating Leia. Fuck you, Leia. And I didn't have the great Omnicron set because I used it here. So I won with the shittier one.
Nice.
Star Killer.
Nice.
Got nothing crazy. He's got that. Still win. That's the best light side level 3. So just stack those guys. That and the Delcron, you're good. But he used Cal Kestis instead of Ben. So mistake, I think. If you want to do Cal, you can take out Rey, but then that's weaker against this counter. So I still think the best is this shit Rey with Kenobi. Or not Kenobi, fucking Ben Solo, yeah. So sadly my Fennec did not win. I got the ability block thing. He's got, you know, the doubt. He's got the massive stacks and the reflect. So one of the best Datacrons. I had to 2-shot this. Thank God there was no Maul or Thrawn, but still it was a 2-shotter. I could have done this first, but sometimes, you know, you want to just kind of roll the dice, or you have to use a GL somewhere else. So for me, that's why I went in this order. But if I had to use Luke somewhere else where I knew I couldn't spare it, I would have just done Luke and not messed with Fennec. But that's the reason why it played out this way for me. So you can see my CLS got the win last time I got fucked here. Tuskens are annoying, so definitely don't want to sleep on the Tuskens. I think I overdid it because I thought they had the Omnicron and they didn't. So I used Sith Eternal. I could have used something else, so that was a bit of a mistake. Radis. Shed on that. I don't know why Akbar was there. I don't even know if anyone used Akbar. I could barely find any data on it, but I trusted Imperial troopers. Get in there and clear some shit. Don't be cheap on your Dark Trooper. Like you can skimp a little on Veers. Obviously, if you get Executor, you need this. But Dark Trooper needs to be 7 or 8. 7 minimum, folks, and get good mods on him. Don't be cheap. Alright, so I hate mirror matches personally, so if I go into these events, I will switch it up. So always Profundity against Executor if I can. I can underdog it too. I don't know why Home One's here, but again, he's got shittier ships, so whatever, I underdog that. Just 5. Pretty good banner, 74, 74.
Nice.
And I thought my Leviathan would get more banners, honestly, but I got fucking the banners sniped, so I got 61. Way she goes. So that's my Zori counter for now, unless I use it somewhere else. And once I got through his front wall, I could just do what I want here. So Kenobi took this out. Even though this is the shittier Rex lineup, he's just using the crappy troopers with Rex, so not as strong. Marin barely won. I remember shitting my balls or just sweating because it went to the wire. I think I won in the last second, I'll be honest. It took forever to get through them. They kept dodging, kept healing. Took like 2 minutes to kill the one idiot, the low bot, and then kill this guy, and I literally won in the last second. I had to hit auto and fucking barely won, but got the win. Obviously if I had more relics it'd be easier, but not an easy counter. It did come down to the wire literally. Padme Cheese took out these big stupid fur balls, so that was fun. And Bo-Katan got shit on by Maul in the dark side, so fuck you. Not the good Bo-Katan, but fuck you anyways. Maul just came in and just did work. So that got me the win, folks. Fuck. I'm happy. Hopefully some of these tips can show you guys, again, what I'm doing right now. I'm just trying to keep my back, or not the back, the front wall and the bottom strong, but not with GLs, but with these kind of mid-tier, decent teams like your Malguses, or not Malgus, but like something like Malgus power level. Not necessarily Star Killer, because I'm using it for offense, but Gas. Whatever you can throw in there, just so that you can't let them see your backside really easily, but it might force a few GLs, and then you just got to roll with the numbers, and that's pretty much it. Anything else you want to end with, or?
No, very educational. Thank you.
All right, so hope you guys enjoyed. Throw some comments, any questions. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and if you guys want me to do a roster review for you, whether you're a guildmate or just a viewer, put your comment out there, your player ID, and I'll try to get around to doing a roster review. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Help the channel out. We need it. It helps the algorithm. But yeah, stay frosty, folks. Thanks for watching.